Welcome back and thanks for joining us at Sal's Cakes and Bakes. Today what I'm going to be showing you is how to be using the Nifty nozzle. These are by Sugar and Crumbs. They do them in different kinds. I have here today the 10 petal rose 15-L. Do remember these nozzles are only originals if they say tulip Russain, and also most importantly if they say Nifty nozzles. This can't be rubbed off. There's lots of fake Russian nozzles going around, but these are the originals and you can tell the difference. They do them in lots of different flowers which are amazing, but this is the rose. Just pop it in your piping bag. I use the disposable bags because I find them easier. See how far down it's going to go. Push it back up and then just cut the end of your piping bag off. You don't want to cut it too much, you just want to cut it so it's just above the nozzle, because you do have to apply pressure on these, on the bag, so you don't want the nozzle to come through. By the time you finish, the bag's probably up to there. Just push it through so it is clear. The bag isn't covering any part of the nozzle. We're going to two-tone this. So in the same bag, pull the piping bag over your hand. Just going to use the butter knife. Today we're going to be using pink and just the ordinary butter icing colour. Smear it on one side. With these nozzles, the trick is not to overfill the bags. To have a little bit in and then you can keep adding later. So that's on one side, and this colour is just pushed down the other side. Lift your bag up and fold it up. I just tend to give it a shake. There you have your two tones. So you've got the off-white and the pink. Push both colours down and just twist it. I have already put icing on top of my cupcakes because this is dried now. I'm just going to pop some pink. This is just to help the flowers stick onto the cake. Just a smear of it. And just push this through. And because I'm going to do the extended rose, I'm going to do it, the actual Nifty nozzle, I'm going to do it slightly to the side. As you can see, the nozzle is flush against the cupcake. There's no gap. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Stop squeezing, lift off. There we have our beautiful rose. The two-tone hasn't come through yet. Before I show you the extended rose, I will show you how to just use the Nifty nozzle 10 petal rose. For all the items I'm using, the links can be found in the description below. So flush against the cupcake again, squeeze, squeeze, let go, and lift off. Oh, that's a bit dimple. Let's try again. Squeeze, 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 and lift off. So you squeeze and you let it come out, and then you stop squeezing, release your hand, and it comes off. And then that can happen, which is absolutely fine. Just scrape it off. Scrape off whichever. I don't like the middle one either, so we'll scrape that off. Just do it again. That's better. That's what it should look like. And for this one we can add leaves. To do the leaves, you get your nozzle and you can see it's got a mouth like a crocodile. Stop mouth. The mouth has to be open. Space like that. Not lying flat, like that to do your leaves. So squeeze, 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 and you form a base, and then you stop squeezing and you lift off. Squeeze, squeeze, lift off. Buttercream feels quite firm actually, that's one. So you need to stay there, form a base of the leaf, and then lift off. So that's that one there. And then to use our petals on this one here, if you ever see a rose or a flower, the thick part of the petal is always at the bottom and the thinner part's at the top. So we hold our nozzle like this, And then we're just going to do semicircles left to right. And then from halfway, from the middle of the last semicircle, you just go again. You turn around a few times. It's okay if you've got ruffles and stuff because all flowers are different. And then once you've done a few layers, you now go from right to left and lay your petal down more. And you just keep going around the cupcake and moving it around. You then lay your petal down slightly and then go from right to left. But this time you don't go all the way around like a semicircle, you just kind of go in more. And when you get to your last one, you just tuck it in. Then we get our nifty nozzle again. Just do a few on the side. And then grab our leaf tip, grab our cupcake. The leaf, you just go squeeze, 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 form a base. I'm not pulling off, and then let go. Squeeze, 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 form a base, and let go. And there is our nifty nozzles being used. Don't forget all the links are in the description below for all the products I've used. I hope you have enjoyed watching me use these nozzles. Don't forget to like, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe and hit the notification button. And thanks for joining us on Sal's Cakes and Bakes. See you soon. Hi, thanks for joining us at Sal's Cakes and Bakes. Today what I'm going to be showing you is how to make chocolate ganache.